Now, Martin, you and I were talking because these people either asleep, they ain't doing their job, or they said, you know what, hey, he got it.
Right.
I
mean, I know most of them on the take, but come on.
Yeah, but some of them just stupid, man.
Stupid.
Some of these cops are just straight up dummies. Literally dummies. You see old dummy head?
That dummy was flapping in the wind like a basketball.
Hey, come to our LA Live show, man. There's gonna be a lot of girls over there for you to meet, man.
Hey, worked out for you last time.
Yeah, it sure did. Hey, April 27th, man, at the El Portal Theater in Los Angeles. Get there at 8 p.m., man. Gonna be a lot of girls there for the Double Toasted Live in Los Angeles show. Get your tickets now by going to dtmerch.com. You go there, press that banner in the middle of the page. It's gonna take you to x1entertainment.com where you can get your tickets. But we only have about 30-something tickets left. And we still got a couple of weeks before the show. I believe this is going to sell out, so please get your tickets by the way I described to you right now. I'm going to warn y'all right now, things have been really wonky with the computer over here, so it might stop, and if it does, we'll try to move on as best as we can. I'm not postponing this bad movie roast no more. God damn it, enough is enough. But if it does, I'll get a new computer tomorrow. I think that'll actually help out a lot with the bigger specs and whatnot. But tonight, we're going to try to get through it. And I know a lot of people are looking forward to this. Demand has increased just because we've postponed this for so long. But let me just say this. I was really sorry that we weren't able to do this bad movie roast last week because it was the return of someone that we love having here on the bad movie roast. It's actually one of our regulars. This person has become, I would even say this person has become just part of the Double Toasted family over here.
It's practically a cast member.
Practically a cast member, at least when it comes to this show right here. Who are we talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him. Please welcome back to the show, Mr. Steven Seagal.
You used to work for Internal Affairs. How'd you know who you could trust?
That's not even physically possible.
No, it is not physically possible.
Look at Joe upside down.
Yeah. Steven Seagal doing these movies should not be physically possible, but he does them somehow with a lot of help from CG and stuntman and wires and pulleys and ropes and
green
all
screen
and probably some alcohols involved in there. But hey,
animation.
Yeah. Hey, listen. So this is the long-awaited team up between Steven Seagal and DMX.
Right.
People say, man, a lot of people, they say, listen, all these other Steven Seagal movies are great, but when is he going to team up with one of the greatest action stars of all time, DMX? Now that is cinema right there. That's the cinema we've been not only waiting on, but we deserve out here. When is it going to happen? Well, if it happened with this movie, some people are like, oh, shit, well, I'm sorry I asked for it.
Was it not two great tastes that taste great together?
No. You know something? I would say this ahead right now. There's a reason why this movie's here on something we call the bad movie roast, because it's bad. But it's one of those movies that's so bad and it knows what it is. And I mean, look, it's a action movie that's meant to be ridiculous, and it just wants to entertain. And I was entertained by it. I would say that. This is a Steven Seagal action movie. You're gonna be in for some craziness right here. You're gonna be in for some cheesy, fun action. And with this movie, this from the start, because as I said, and I will keep saying it, the man is a renegade cop. You don't tell me what to do. I do shit my own way. And a renegade cop. This is how you know a renegade cop. If you're a renegade cop, then listen, you ain't no real renegade cop if you don't have that muscle car. And not only that muscle car, but the muscle car you're just an asshole with. You know what I mean? The
loud, guzzling gas.
It's loud, you got guzzling gas, it's long, when you park, you take up 2 spaces, and shit, you don't care who's in your way. It could be fellow cops. You better get the out of my way because I'm going to run over you.
Hold it.
seem like, bitch, you are.
He's like, hey, man, you saw me right here.
Yeah. Some shit that Blade drives, you know?
Right.
It was at El Camino or whatever.
Yeah. And I love this because most most renegade cops, everywhere they go, they don't care what the occasion is. They usually got on the required attire that is needed of a renegade cop. Usually a lot of leather, a leather jacket, a tank top.
Yeah, I always wonder, like, do they do that just to flaunt it in the other cops' faces?
They do.
This is what I get to wear.
Yeah, they usually got a leather jacket, a tank top, some tight ass jeans, maybe some boots on with the damn steel point toes or whatever, steel toes. But no, he says,
Shades.
listen, no, I ain't get shades. Yeah, no,
Always the shade. Oh, you gotta have the shades.
you got. Unless you Steven Seagal. He says, I'm so renegade, I don't even do that shit. I'm taking this to another level. I'm Mr. Smooth. He comes out dressed up in this suit. And I'm going to tell you something right now. That suit ain't doing what he thinks it's doing. He's on back ass.
No, yeah.
Last week I said he looked like Wimpy from Popeye. You put a damn hat on him right now? Shit, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday.
The thing is, he lost weight between his last movie and this one. So maybe he just pulled this from his own closet.
He needed to talk to a tailor.
He needs to talk to a tailor
'Cause that shit
and a
don't
dry
work.
cleaner.
Yes, he does. Because I'm gonna tell you, you look at him coming out that car, and I said this last week. I said he looked like a damn just freshly graduated college student going on his first interview.
Yeah.
I hope I get the job.
Borrowed his daddy's suit.
Yeah. Now he did get this right. The thing, if you renegade cop, you ain't doing your job unless you piss off your superiors. If your superiors look at you and say, "Oh, this guy, you are doing what you're supposed to do." Now that suit ain't working. He's got the car. Suit's not working, though, doesn't match. But he does have the right attitude to piss off his superiors and his bosses.
He just loves pissing me off. I'm sure he has his reasons.
And that's Bill Duke, everybody.
And Bruce McGill.
And Bruce McGill, yeah. Bruce
The
McGill.
two guys that can always look pissed off when they want to in movies.
Yeah, shit. And Bill Duke, I love Bill Duke, but we said this last week. Bill Duke is one of them dudes that ain't never been young. Bill Duke had them jowls ever since he was 18.
He ain't never been young. He ain't never been happy.
Ain't never been happy.
I'll be honest though, even when Bruce McGill was in Animal House, he looked the oldest out of everybody with that big ass mustache. You know that?
Yeah.
Damn, Bill Duke looked like a damn hound dog in a policeman suit. You know, whenever renegade cop is around, if something's going down, that's going to be the one that's going to get your back right there. He's going to be the first one to jump into action.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, that's about...
Everybody else is asleep.
Exactly. I just don't want to do shit or too dumb to do the job.
Right.
Because I'm going to tell you, I mean, listen, but that's the other thing. Whenever a renegade cop shows up, usually trouble follows.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's like a good thing that he's there or a bad thing that he's there. But I tell you, it's about to go down. And he even saw it because there's one thing that gave it away. Somebody showed up and it was like, oh, yeah, you trouble, man. Oh, slicking that hair, man. He like, shit, I'm about to he's up already.
The guy's like, don't you want to at least try to look a little less conspicuous? Like, God damn.
That's suspicious. Listen, anytime somebody show up, not only slicking their hair back, but wearing shades too.
Shades.
And one other thing. My man said, I look like a cop.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit, I gotta have something cool. Man kept an earring in.
Right.
Everything.
And the renegade cop was going, that is not regulation.
This is funny because it's one of those movies that I don't know. Either they say you to the system, or they just having a sense of humor about this, or they not even aware of what they're doing. But the movie opens up with a politician giving this huge speech about the need for laws for gun violence. And I tell you, boy, I'm just gonna go out and say it. Today is his lucky day. For somebody to be on this campaign about needing gun violence, there were a lot of people that showed up to prove his point.
Right?
God damn.
He's like, he's like, I'm gonna get so many votes now.
All I gotta do is live through this.
Yeah. Now, Martin, you and I were talking because these people either asleep, they ain't doing their job, or they said, you know what, he got it. You know, he just walked off.
I mean, I know most of them on the take, but come on.
Yeah, but some of them just stupid, man.
Stupid.
Some of them, some of these cops are just straight up dummies. Literally dummies. You see old dummy hair?
That dummy was flapping in the wind like a basketball.
Oh, Muppet head.
Yeah, but also, man, you a bitch. I got this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep shooting.
Yeah, because my other man, Ray, he said, shit, you got it. I'm getting yeah, shit, I ain't dumb like you. Look at that. No, man, I'm going to take this down. This is classic dumb action right here. And I ain't even saying that's a bad thing. You know, this is one of those action movies where you hit something one time with a bullet or one shot. What does it do?
Blow up. That man, that even blow up from where the gas is.
Right.
Which it wouldn't do that anyway.
It still wouldn't.
But it's like from the cockpit.
Yeah,
It just
You want to hit the happy face one.
Right.
What kind of gun is he shooting right now?
exactly.
I don't, that's the thing, I don't know.
But even if he
Because
is,
it looked like a pistol, but it sounded like a machine gun.
Yeah, exactly.
oh no, the other guy was shooting a machine gun at him.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but no. You can hear. You can differentiate.
I'm gonna watch again because Billy, I think he might be right when Steven Seagal was shooting. But you're right. Okay, all right.
Right there.
Man, that was
No. I hear it, but that's somebody else. But you see him going boom, boom, boom. There's somebody else shooting at him. The other guy in the helicopter.
Okay.
I thought the guy in the helicopter fell out.
No, there's another guy in there.
Okay.
I see. I think he got that. Somebody see he got that RoboCop gun.
Yeah.
Man, that's him shooting.
I can hear him going boom, boom, boom. Look, let's not dwell on this. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know this. I know this is the dumbest shit to dwell. I know that, but I want to know. Man,
I can hear him doing it.
Right? You see, you hear and see what I'm saying.
His bad sound makes him. I'm telling you, I can hear the boom, boom, boom.
Man, I hate to be.
Else
Man,
shooting.
I hate splitting people up. I do.
Well, we just won't be split.
Not only do they love showing explosions, man, but again, classic dumb action. When they blow up something, they spend money on those explosions, so they love to show it from all different angles.
Hell yeah.
Even Seagal was like, God damn. Look at him.
Is that possible?
Wait, who blew at him?
And I just shot a handgun like a machine gun. Is that possible?
No, I didn't.
At this point, since he ain't got he's real mad now. They took his car, blew up his car from 3 angles, by the way. So now he's like, well, I didn't give a about these cops or anything, but you mess up my car, now I got to be a one-man army. Go ahead, Sonny. Man, see, it's that gun, man.
He's not shooting an Uzi at him, man.
That gun, but it's that gun. He's doing it
We're never gonna get through
No,
this.
that's a different gun though, because he's shooting that with one hand. But when he shot the helicopter, he was using 2 hands.
But it's the same style gun, though. He's a one-man army now. Thing is, he saved the day. He even saved the vice president. But the thing is, since he's a renegade cop, he saves people in a
renegade way.
Right.
in a very renegade way.
ways. Yeah.
Sorry, sir. I got to do this.
Renegade cops, they do this. When they do things that way, they got to be prepared to get yelled at for it.
What in the hell possessed you to drive onto that bridge and start World War III?
I saved his life, Frank.
What if it went the other way?
I didn't vote for him anyway.
Out!
All right,
motherfucker.
Yeah. He's like, boy, you pushing it now, man. He's like, you ain't got to say all that shit.
Oh, you got jokes, huh?
Okay, I got something for you.
Over here pissing off Fred Flintstone and shit. I love this because while he got jokes, they're like, all right, here's a joke for you. You're going to demote your ass.
Yeah. Enjoy your whistle, bitch.
Yeah, I said,
They didn't even send him to a desk. He's
No.
like, no, you directing
we're
traffic.
going to get you a whistle and some goddamn butler gloves. And
He's like, they said to the desk, he's like, do people even do this anymore?
oh,
They do now.
thing is, he does it. See, the thing is, man, just let him be a renegade cop. Let him blow up the city if he needs to. At least he's saving something, because when he's not being a renegade cop, he causes more damage.
I know that I can't do no wrong. And when
You see that shit? He said, "Come on," and turned his back. 'Cause
I'll say this though. This is one of the moments in this movie I was like, well, that's a nice touch for a Steven Seagal film.
Yeah.
Because you never see shit like this.
Yeah.
He's always the badass. Always,
absolutely.
nothing like that ever happens to him. And I was like, okay, that's a nice
well,
touch.
the
I'll
thing
give him
is,
that.
he's like, he can do that because he's like, he did this on purpose. He's like, I'm gonna traffic up so bad because he got demoted to traffic cop. He's like, I'm gonna mess up traffic so bad they ain't got no choice but to put me back in
Right.
as renegade cop. You see, he did that shit on purpose. He's like, come on, and turned his back. He knew what he did.
do no wrong.
He doesn't tell traffic go. He goes, you.
You come on.
Yeah, come on and hit this other car.
Yeah, hit this guy.
Man, you know you're supposed to be over there.
Yeah. He just walked off.
Yeah.
Damn, somebody need to call police. So the man can't do nothing. If he's not being a renegade cop, sure, he does some damage, but he gets the job done. But if he ain't being a renegade cop, he's causing more damage. He's out there as a traffic cop, wrecking cars left and right. He can't even go to therapy without doing damage. It's a desk.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you can't figure that out. That speaks ill of
He
you.
did that on purpose. This is why he can't get a desk job, because he'll tear the desk up.
I love, but going back, the actress's face, just like,
Yeah, God.
like almost, but it's almost like her face, like, I can't believe I got to do this.
She's like,
Yeah.
we just got these desks in. We
She's like,
just
she
ordered
wants
this
to
shit.
Kill
So
him.
you just gonna act out on your first day. Huh?
Yeah. You had Steven Seagal, who was in a movie with another person who was similar to this film right here, Romeo Must Die. And they were all kind, I think they were all kind of playing the same people. Oh, well, I don't know if Steven Seagal was with him, but this person was in this other movie. It's not, Steven Seagal was not. But this person is well, I'll just show him right here. We had a couple of people, not Steven Seagal. It was two other people who were
Yes.
who were in a movie together, and they both were kind of playing the same people from that movie, and you'll see what we're talking about.
Who turned out the lights? We're thinking it's alright. Keep playing with that role.
That's DMX, of course, right there.
With the song playing.
Not exactly. Not that we need to say his name because he's going in acting to his own music. He actually
Real.
does a lot of his scenes over his own music.
Yeah, he
in
sure
here.
does.
Yeah. So you have DMX, who's just playing kind of the silent badass type, and then you got your other boy up here who was playing the same person that he was in Romeo Must Die, except in this movie he's a lot louder and he's a lot dumber.
It is not a toy. Miss Johnson was shaking her ass. Hey, Miss Johnson, shake your ass, baby. Shake it.
That's Anthony Anderson, who just, in these movies, and y'all saying, man, Anthony Anderson, he's a great actor. Back then, yeah, he acted stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all they hired him to do back then, though.
Right.
Once he got to do something else.
How loud and how silly can you get?
Yeah,
Right.
You're the fat, funny black dude. So just be loud and dumb. And here's what he was in that movie. He's like, and I might have to watch the other one again. I can't tell which one he was louder or dumber in.
He was dumber in Romeo Must Die.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was.
He's just kind of more loud and obnoxious because, yeah, here he's a club owner who befriends DMX and is like a dear friend to him. We'll go into that a little bit more. But it's funny because in the last movie, Anthony Anderson and DMX, they didn't have scenes together. They were both kind of separate. DMX, I think he's probably more quiet here. Again, not that he needs to say much because, like I said, he's acting over most of his own music. But in this right here, now this is what I'm laughing, but this is what pissed me off about these movies too. because this is a time when if you were loud and stupid and you were black, that meant you made money. Hollywood loved that. Yeah. Now, if you acted like you had some sense, if you acted like you were intelligent, if you talked well, that just meant that you were stuck up and bougie. To the point where even this brother here, this brother acts like he's got sense to the point where they can't present him as a guy just as a normal acting guy. My man comes in with a fake British accent and acting crazy. Way bougie. I'm better than you right here.
Don't worry about it. I've got them. They're my people. If they're not buying, they're walking.
Come in with that fake British accent. You know what's weird about this? Because that's what the movies do. It's like they're trying to say, oh, black people don't like when people act like they got sense. So we're gonna make him the bad guy.
Right.
And then these dudes are gonna be the cool guys, even though they come in and act.
Yeah, being completely obnoxious.
Right. It's like, what a bougie ass Negro. When he goes, hey, can you not blast loud ass hip hop music?
Coming in, revving in the engine and all this kind of shit.
Revving the engine. You can't do that on the showroom floor.
Do you see anybody else here doing that?
No. But what they do is they got it to where, to mock him even more, they got him to where he keeps that fake ass British accent, but he's still trying to talk the down slang with the homies.
Good afternoon, homies. My name is Alan Morris, and if there's anything I can help you with, I'm your dog.
Here, man.
I'm your dog, homies. Please let me know when you need something.
Yes, because he wouldn't know how to at least fake his. Okay.
Yeah. That's like, but that's what I hated. It's like if this is when Hollywood didn't want us to act like we got sense, unless you were, Denzel.
Right. Yeah, so they fill this character full of affectations.
Yeah, right. Or if you were a goddamn struggle movie or a slave movie, you were a magical, mystical Negro. But
well, I mean, they don't make him an enviable character because you're like, all right, it is a little bit too much, and he's being fake just to make this sale. But then Anthony Anderson is so over the top.
He's like a damn fool.
Yeah. Where you're like, this is antisocial behavior.
Anybody would be like, yo, man, you need to shut up and get out of here.
Both of them acting like, as you say, very social right here. And I'll tell you, but this is what I thought was so funny. Even though they tried to make this brother like the bad guy because he's so proper and bougie, and he's pretty much he's selling
those clothes to white people all day. What's he supposed to do?
He's also like, they make it like, oh, look at him profiling these guys. I tell you what, I did think this was funny. They pissed him off so bad they brought the here.
Would you turn off the engine off?
It sounds like for the 70s.
Engine off!
You black motherfucker! You goddamn job turkeys! He looking around just like, oh shit, the white people.
They heard me say that.
So the main story we told you revolves around crooked, revolves around crooked, corrupt cops, and I like to usually save the twist for later, but spoiler alert, they're all crooked. Every cop.
Every last goddamn one of them.
Yeah, the twist is the one who's not crooked.
Right.
And you can tell they're all crooked because they sit around all they doing dumb shit like tasing each other. He said, shit, I thought I was the dumb one in the room.
Right, yeah.
Usually I'm the dumbest. Right.
And you're like, okay.
Right.
Shit, I feel kind of smart today.
He's looking at him like, you getting turned on by this? No.
Yeah.
Stop.
He said, finally, I'm the smartest person in the room. Or not. It was all that matter of time before he jumped in.
Yeah, you sure right.
That was what was hilarious to me. It's like, he did seem like he was smart enough to avoid all that, but all it took was this much peer pressure.
Sure did. They said, hey, what are you, chicken? And he was like, oh, call me chicken.
Nobody calls me chicken.
And you know what's funny about this?
He gets mad at me.
Yeah, because he's looking at them like they're stupid. But not only did they goat his ass into doing this dumb shit, but they turned the value.
He said, don't turn it all the way up. And he goes,
turn that shit all the way up to the top.
Yeah, to the top.
To the tippy top.
And he's too prideful to go like, whoa. You see what he just did?
Exactly. And then all of a sudden, because he's mad because he turned up on some shit his dumb ass should have been doing anyway, he got mad about it, so now they tickle fighting.
I like it. I love the terrible ADR. He goes, halfway my ass. Look at him. Remember he says it like, No, before that.
Oh, before, yeah. Yeah, I love that. How does it feel? Y'all looking at this, I'm like, how much testosterone and hormones and just downright steroids in this room? Because, they're all fighting each other like 14-year-olds in P.
The bad guys are out there, not in here.
Boy, that's Michael Jai White.
Yeah.
And what I love about him is like there's so many steroids and hormones and testosterone in this room that muscles just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
They just pop out of nowhere. Right. Even he's like, it's so fast, he don't even know there's an arm there.
Right. Yeah, he's
like moving his like,
oh, it's you. And it's almost like sergeants should come in and go, yeah, does anybody have any paperwork to do?
Yeah.
I mean, you tasing each other again?
And they're tasing each other, fighting each other topless and shit.
But it's like, but it's also like, hey guys, we're all supposed to be on the take. Can we all go make that money?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, even if you're going to do some corrupt shit, let's go do it.
Yeah.
This ain't getting us paid at all.
This is true. This is when the chief will come in and be like, get back to work. But nobody tell them to stop doing stupid shit like this because the whole precinct is corrupt. Yeah. All of it.
When they go make that corrupt money, you still bullshitting. You still wasting time.
Exactly.
And everybody else wildly cheering them on in the background.
Yeah, look at this
Ain't nobody got shit to do.
Yeah, look at this dude back. Yeah, get him. Look at y'all like kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, kick his ass. Yeah.
Tight ass.
Oh, grown ass man
In a towel. Doing dress.
Doing goddamn fraternity hates and shit.
He's in a towel too.
Yeah,
Put your clothes on.
Yeah, all these dicks hard and everything.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's dick's hard. Yeah, I'm next.
Yeah, it's kind of gay pornish.
It is. It really is.
It's very homoerotic.
And they try to trick you with the twist, like when a Seagal gets into a fight during a drug deal that he stumbled into, just driving down the street. Just right.
That looks weird. Hey man, like you said, trouble follows him.
Trouble. It goes wherever he goes. But he just drives down the street, sees, that's weird. And it turns out like, there's a drug deal. He stumbles into a drug deal and a badly edited fight. It's just kind of sloppy. Like it's just
very sloppy.
Yeah, shaky cam, and then it goes from angle to angle. It's too quick.
And
like it's
sometimes slow motion.
Yeah. Sometimes not.
Like, why was that in slow motion?
Well, you know why that was. I don't want to. It's a spoiler if I tell you why.
Please. No.
Okay, no. It's the show. DMX really isn't bad. He was really pushing that to hit the other guys. But we didn't need to see it in that slow motion. And then we could have got there without that old.
And you're not spoiling anything because because I'm glad you said it because we all know that DMX. That's what we're talking about. He's not in on the deal, obviously. But it's funny because they try to make you believe like he's a bad guy because. Right. Because he bust the window.
I'm a sucker for that. I'm a sucker for Man, you ain't had to do all that.
Yeah, exactly. Every time somebody busts through a window, I was like, there was another way to do that.
That's what, because that's what bad guys do. They try to get away. They bust through windows. They did that Batman shit too. And so, again, they trying to throw you off because supposedly this is the undercover cop and Steven Seagal with his, with his meddling, he came in and he ruined the undercover operation.
You ruined 3 months of undercover work, my friend. Think of the promotion you're gonna get.
But the guy's guilty. He's dirty. He's dirty because, just all you gotta do is just look at this dude.
I don't think Pose would be that sloppy. Do you?
Probably right.
That guilty ass Pose.
He is never not shifty.
Yeah.
Look at his expression.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably right, my friend.
Yeah, it's just, man, you just look at him and say, I don't know exactly what it is, the guilty as pause or your expression or you just got guilty hair. I don't know, man, but you just look shady. You look like you're up to no good. But also, in addition to him just looking like somebody, now keep in mind that this is supposed to be a cop that's undercover. But during this undercover op, he tries to kill Steven Seagal with a buzzsaw. But don't no legit cop do that.
You sure?
I didn't know who you were.
Yeah, he tried to slice his ass up.
I was trying to make it look good.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, man. I didn't get you, Jeff.
Yeah, did I slip? Yeah. I maybe I'm crazy. I ain't never been an undercover cop, but
you sure you haven't?
I have not.
No, man.
I don't know.
In this scene, he goes
think on my job
right now.
I would not do this right here.
And he goes, well, in this scene, he goes, if I remember correctly, he goes out of his way to Seagal of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like, get away from me. I got to try to get this guy, and I'll throw this at you. No, it's like, he comes at him with a buzzsaw.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Buzzsaw. He's trying to kill him.
He did a bunch of shit you can't walk back.
Like Steven Seagal is trying to do things to not kill this guy.
Right.
This guy's out to cut his ass in half.
Right. You remember from the locker room, don't you?
The only good cop is somebody who's another regular right here on the Bad Movie Roast. Shit, he was here a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Making his third appearance.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back. Whoa. Oh, shit. Isaiah Washington.
Yep.
Isaiah Washington was here just last week or the week before with Ghost Ship.
Yeah, he's in our Hall of Fame.
The twist here, if you want a twist, the twist is that he's the good guy. Because everybody, when you see, for some reason today, when you see Isaiah Washington, you think, oh, that's bad.
Right.
Yeah.
I grew up in this area, man. Now look at it. I'm slowly getting the handle on it, though. Might just turn this place around after all.
I don't think so.
No, hell no. You didn't do it all this time.
Now let's go get some lunch.
Yeah.
No, I'm bullshit.
That's what I have to say.
Yeah, he's that cop that he's good because he grew up in the neighborhood. See, they don't ever do a twist with a cop that grows up in the neighborhood. It's like, I just want to make this a good place. They're always the good cop trying to do good for the people. He's the cop that ain't taking the dirty money.
Right. He brings a coffee to his new partner in the morning.
Exactly. And almost gets shot for that shit.
Right. Yeah, like a bitch.
You better tell somebody you're coming in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Sneaking up on Steven Seagal of all people. If you thought that the guns and explosions in this movie were crazy, the fights are crazy. And a lot of them start out with our usual Steven Seagal moves.
Frankie, take the man's keys.
Give me a piece, brother.
It starts out with breaking limbs, putting shoulders out of socket.
With minimal effort.
Very minimal. He's a man who knows his skills. He's been doing this for years. Martin's been doing this for years. Martin, he's been doing this for so long that the man has learned magic. He doesn't do just bones cracking and joints out of place and all that and breaking arms. No, the man has magical moves now.
God. Oh, see how you get back up?
He has the ability to reverse the film and defy gravity. Yeah, that's the thing about Steven Seagal. Ain't nobody trying to lift him up with wires or rope. In fact, gravity don't even want to deal with his ass. Gravity says, you know what?
Just let him have it.
I'm going to give you a pass. Go ahead.
You know what, though? I hate to say this, though. This is the best fight choreography in the movie, if you ask me. Because the cuts aren't that bad. They're all bad, but these cuts aren't that bad.
Look at this.
Yeah, I know.
Even from the bottom, you can tell
thin ass legs. This skinny ass legs.
He just magically lost 20 pounds going up in there right there.
Hey, look how slowly that dude picked him up. Like, he went to the ground and went like,
yeah, like they ice skating or something. Like that, they're trying to get Olympic medal and shit. So again, the Chinese influence is strongly felt here because there's a lot of martial arts, as you know. It's a Steven Seagal movie and nothing weird there. But another thing is that, now, I don't know if y'all ever noticed this. I didn't even think about this until I saw this movie. But back when the martial arts influence that was strongly coming from China, when it was in these movies, there was a lot of chains everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Chains were big.
Chains were big. I ain't talking about dookie chains around your neck. I'm talking about there was conveniently a chain just standing there so somebody could grab it and just climb the wall like Spider-Man.
Like a video.
And also chains were there. Like if you weren't grabbing onto a chain or walk on the wall, the chains were there. They had your back. Like they were there to catch you and throw you back out into the fight.
like it's one of those.
Get back out there.
It's one of those. The ring to give it the wrestling.
The chains,
the ropes and the turnbuckles.
The chains make you bounce back in. There's another thing they did in these kind of movies, man. Once you're done using the chain to climb on the walls or bouncing off of them, you could pick up the chain and use it like a whip to beat somebody's ass.
and you said brass knuckles.
No. But I tell you what, he punched that man. But I tell you this.
I just saw it just came back to me.
But boy, here's the thing about these movies. Once you put a chain on your hand, you got one of them damn Dragon Ball anime punches.
Oh yeah.
Complete with his big ass turned to a crow.
And his legs is up too. And you see them wires straining that big ass brother.
Yeah, my man talking about floating.
Oh my God.
At least my man gives his floating powers to other people. It comes with an ass whooping, but hey, he gives it to you. The car chases are done well here. They're crazy, but I thought that they were done well because they're a combination of chasing and fighting. Let me see here if I have that.
Ooh, look at that dummy.
I don't think that, man, Billy, you were right. I was looking at that like, damn, is that a dummy or is that not? Because if I wasn't, that dude was hurting.
That's a dummy, dude. Look at the hair.
It gotta be.
Yeah, look at that. It's pretty.
Yeah, that's a dummy.
Yeah. Oh, and the hair come off too?
Oh, hell yeah, that's a dummy.
Look at the hair.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, you can even see it when they approaching them, like right here.
That's a crash test dummy.
Like right. You can see that dummy.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like the same guy.
That's pretty bad. You see, dummy just
hanging on
and take this ass.
Yeah, just waiting his turn right here. We saw earlier what kind of movie this is, man. It
lets you know early on, so you can't get mad.
No, you cannot get mad. And listen, they showed you this earlier. If they hit something, 90% of the time, it's going to explode.
Hardly hit it.
It did it, yeah. Hardly hit him, man.
Just caught on fire.
And I like this. Huh?
He's like, the science of this doesn't even work.
Right. Like he ain't even running because he's like, that's stupid.
Right, the guy's like, the trunk just blew up. What the
He's like, that makes no sense. I would normally be running for my life. I'm trying to figure this out. It's funny because I will say this. Now, what's cool about this is the first time that I've seen a fight. I've probably seen it before, but right here it's kind of cool where it's a fight where you have an exploding car and the people inside of it still fighting. Don't nobody stop for anything.
Right.
I gotta run.
I'm already late.
Yeah, I'm already late.
One chase scene had a great twist because just to set this up for you, Steven Seagal's character in this movie, his latest chief, after he's been passed around and demoted a couple of times, he's finally given to this precinct where the chief is a woman. I forgot the actress's name.
Oh, Jill Hennessy.
Jill Hennessy. Yeah,
she was on Law & Order.
Yeah, so
too.
And she seems like she's into him, man. Like he comes in and interrupts her date, talks shit to the date.
I'm sorry, but we were actually right in the middle. Why don't you take a walk?
And he's like, you gonna let him talk to me like that? Yeah, and he does. He gets up and
with that hair.
He's like, well, I have to go. Yeah, he got asshole hair, right?
Yeah.
Asshole hair.
He does. Yeah, and they got lion's mane and shit. So, looking like a damn Die Hard villain and shit. So, he's no good. So he gets up and he actually, listen to him, he gets up and Seagal sits down and starts eating his food, my man's food. Yeah, you don't know if you remember this part, but he sits down and is like, not just to add insult to the guy, he just starts nibbling on his plate.
No, he ain't nibbling.
No, he ain't nibbling off.
That's a big ass fight that took, man.
Gulp.
Carmine? Okay. Not bad.
Wipes his mouth. Now let's get down to business. And
who's paying for that meal?
Yeah. And
just had to emasculate him for no reason.
And of course, because it's he's a renegade cop, she's into it. Oh my God, he's edgy. Yeah, he's not like all these other straight and narrow cops and guys that I'm dating. She's speaking.
Come on, Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah, she's quite wet.
Oh, yeah, I know. Very wet.
You said, like, you just soaking the seat.
She's so wet. Yeah, she's about to slide out that chair.
Yeah, I know.
You think so? When you're watching this movie, you thinking, oh shit, well, of course, he's the renegade cop, man. Oh man, he's about to have sex with his chief. He got this. They definitely gonna hook up. But right after this car chase. Maybe not. Now, some people look at this. What happens is she slams into that windshield right there.
Actually, a good effect, too.
No, it's actually really good.
It looks real.
And I'm like, oh, man, she going to be all right. Hell, I mean, he gonna get out the car and they going to hook up after this. And she going to want to give him that ass even more after he saves her life. Nah.
He's like, damn, I almost had it.
Yeah, that hurt my feelings when she died. I was like, well, goddamn.
And
I actually liked her character.
And she gone because in a movie, if this happens right here, if your head is against the horn and it keeps beeping,
yep, that's it.
That's it.
That's the movie. Just like if you cough, you got AIDS or cancer.
Yeah.
And if
exactly.
if the well, it's true.
Certain things like that. If a woman throws up, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
If a soldier or a cop talks about their family,
a retirement,
they're gonna die.
If you cough, you're sick.
Yeah. And if your head is against the handlebars, or what is it called, steering wheel? If your head is against the steering wheel and the horn keeps beeping, you are dead.
You're dead.
If anything qualifies this again as a bad movie roast, it's because it's the story, man. The story is terrible. It's
his acting.
It's a simple premise, but the story is terrible. Of course, as we know now, DMX was never a drug dealer when Seagal busted up that deal.
Yeah, but what he is doesn't make any sense.
It does not make any sense, right? So he had. So let's start with this.
Christ, man.
He has my man, he has a secret organization. He pretty much has his own MI6 going on, his CIA that he's organized that he's created to capture bad cops. And how does he do that? He does it by recording footage of them that he hopes to release to the internet one day.
Now I'm compiling the surveillance video on it. If that doesn't work, we'll post a video on our website.
We'll post it on our website, boy. Y'all know.
As we now know.
That's not.
And who's the girl working for him?
That's Eva Mendes.
And they dubbed her voice.
Oh,
did they dub her voice?
Yeah, because the whole time I was watching, I was like, that does not sound like her. That's okay.
Are you sure?
And I read later that, she was upset that they dubbed her voice.
Why did they dub her voice?
Don't know.
That's crazy.
Oh, no. They said that they thought that she didn't sound intelligent enough.
Oh.
But
this whole thing, intelligent, this whole operation is stupid.
I know.
And he's doing this because, he wants to capture cops. But really the reason why he's doing it is because he wants to get his brother out of jail. Because his brother, he's having a hard time. He ain't gonna make it.
Come on, man. You gotta see the Jeffrey Dahmer lookalikes in here, man. It's crazy. It's like I can't even turn my back to take a piss up in here, man.
That brother ain't looking at the big dudes in there. He's looking at the nerdiest dudes in there. The Jeffrey Dahmer took a dude.
Yeah, I can handle these thug ass.
Shit, he can't even handle them. He looking at the base mother up in there. Shit, the white dudes wearing glasses. He's like, oh man, you should see these motherfuckers. They got crazy glasses and look smart.
Is he a rapper too?
Yeah. And he's doing this, so of course he wants to get his brother out of jail. But hey, hopefully post the shit on the internet will help get corrupt cops like, oh my God, did you not see it coming? No.
Hey, he did a double take. He like, you supposed to be the good one.
And at first I was gonna call on it, but he makes fun of turning around that chair like that.
He does.
Free to trick the devil ever fool? Let's convince the world he didn't exist.
Now, what I like about this is that my man.
When he turns around.
So what was great about this operation is that it's doing so good is that my man is able to conceal 35 millimeter film cameras under his jacket, complete with tripod so you can get stabilized shots. Like well framed. He also has a lighting crew when he comes in. He also has a camera where he can zoom in on the shot.
He did that in post.
Okay.
You know he was in on it, huh?
As you can see, he has a camera stabilizer so he can follow my man when he gets up. And also he edits in shots that we previously saw in the movie earlier. So yeah, man, he's got a great operation going on. The world's smallest 35 millimeter film camera.
Gotta give it to him.
The world's smallest Steadicam, world's smallest tripod, world's smallest lighting crew. So how did DMX, how did he start this well-financed crack organization that's going to stop these corrupt cops?
The guy's a computer whiz.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. I was like, were computers new at this time?
Poor Tom Arnold had to say all this shit.
He's a computer whiz.
The guy's a computer whiz. Lucky bastard cashed out just before the bubble burst.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. That could happen.
No. Hell no. I bought all this other shit. Now you're just insulting me. Now you just treat me like I'm DMX, the computer whiz.
Yep. Guy's a computer whiz. No, he's not. Now tell me what he really is.
It would be different if we had something to make us believe that was possible, but they just threw that shit in.
Yeah, they just said it happened because we said it.
Now, you've been watching for an hour and a half. You want to waste all your time and turn it off now. It's up to you.
All the shit you've seen so far, and now you want to doubt us?
You have the whole, and I like near the end of the climax, man. They were just revealing things like they really springing surprising shit on people.
Listen, nobody's trying to anybody here.
I think you are, Leon.
Huh?
Oh.
What was you thinking?
What was you thinking? Yeah, he's like, damn, the whole audience knew you didn't know this shit.
Right. He's like, really, man?
Yeah, really? I mean, everybody was ahead on you on this, man. You the one that didn't know?
You the computer was, right?
Yeah. This is where we know, like, it's too many cops around here, as you can see. So they got to get into a shootout. And everybody got to turn against each other. And plus, when things look dire, oh my God, how is Steven Seagal going to get out of this one? Well, when you ain't got nothing else to write, when you got no more creativity, when you need a really quick, fast save, then you come in with the last minute fast save. Bill Duke. Now, this is the funny thing about Bill Duke. We ain't seen him since the beginning of the movie. Nobody mentioned him.
Nope.
Nobody said anything about him. Nobody interacted with him.
No flashbacks, no clips.
Nothing. He just need to come at the last minute and save the day because, well, we need some shit. We don't feel like writing no more.
Yeah, we need something, and who haven't we used?
Exactly.
What could it be?
Exactly.
Hey, Bill, I know we released you already, but if you could come back for this last scene, it'd be great.
This fool's a lifeline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They called the lifeline. All right, Bill, come on in, man. Help
Bill
us.
never went home. We talking about I was shopping the whole time. Wait, you thought you never asked.
Exactly.
Give me that shotgun.
He had no story. Nobody know. A lot of people forgot about him by this point.
Hell yeah.
They didn't know he had anything to do with this. And it turns into when he... Yeah, exactly. Wait, what the hell you been? Oh, yeah. It's one of those, oh, yeah, he's in this movie.
Two.
Yeah. And the whole thing turns into a big shootout where they just killing a bunch of nameless guys. Don't nobody know half these people. It's like, all right, whatever.
There's a lot of cops on the take that don't seem to be actual cops.
No.
Took no training.
That is true. That is true, man. Just taking bullets. Know how to do that. Couldn't tell who was who with these people either. No. In that last shootout, I couldn't tell who was who. Mm-mm. Like, I didn't even know that guy came from. And they just passed the time just shooting, man. They passed the time shooting until they say, that's all right, it's time for some of the main bad guys to die. Like Big Mountain Man that was tasing himself earlier. Yeah, he's the big henchman to the one of the undercover cops. He goes out. You got me.
Okay.
But now, since they start taking out some of the main people, it's time for your boy to go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right, we done shot enough people. Time for some of the main people to die.
He just missed?
Yeah, he just missed.
Yeah, Bill Duke didn't even try to duck or nothing.
Right.
He just like, yeah, you've always been a terrible
I was going to say, you never could shoot, man.
I've never known you to hit anything you aimed at.
I've been to the shooting range, but you ain't hit nothing.
Matter of fact, the safest place to be is right in front of you.
Yeah,
right.
Don't dodge, then you'll get hit.
How do you know you're going to miss because you aimed at me?
You're like, gosh, yeah, not even close.
Yeah, you still shitty.
Man, you worse than I remember.
He's like, some things never change. Oh, well. Bye. You're fired.
Okay, all right.
Boy, the delivery on that was bad. You're fired.
How about this? How did he comes up? Sorry, man.
You deserve better.
God damn, boy, he had no feeling behind that. My man had no charisma. No, he had no feeling, no emotion behind it. You're fired. You're fired.
And it means nothing. We don't know anything about their backstory.
Yeah.
We have not seen them interact besides that one scene.
I expected it to be something more like, I am so tired of pretending to be friends with you.
Right.
Pretend like I like you.
I was fucking your wife. You know,
Listen to this shit. This is supposed to be the big Arnold Schwarzenegger pun after you kill somebody. You know, you're supposed to deliver that shit with some pizzazz. You're fired. He delivered that with ass.
Man, see, Schwarzenegger makes it look easy.
He done. This is the kind. He said you're fired like you firing somebody from McDonald's or something.
Right.
Hey, you're fired
from across the room.
Yeah. Don't come in here like somebody just walked in late. Hey, you fired. Don't come in here.
Don't even bother. Don't bother clocking in.
Yeah.
Right?
There's somebody came in 20 minutes late. You're fired.
No, man, the boss. See, I was trying to.
Yeah, I see none. Hey, you're fired.
Fine, I'll go to Popeyes.
Man, the fights just get. I hate to bring it, but it always goes back to Looney Tunes. Always go. There's always a Looney Tunes moment in these things, man. DMX. You know what? This is a good. This is a good comeback, man. This is a good full circle commentary callback right there. You know, somebody gave me earlier when I was very drunk talking on the show. I sobered up a little bit, but a dear friend of ours gave me a belt, and I was just playing around. But I was talking shit, talking about, man, I got a belt. I don't need no belt. Belts ain't good for nothing anyway. Martin even said, man, you don't even wear no belt. I do, but Martin's like, hey, well, you don't need no belt. Belts ain't nothing. You know, you wear them tight ass jeans, you got to wear the belt. Well, Martin, maybe I don't need this belt, but you know what? You never know when that belt comes in handy, man. Maybe somebody's trying to shoot me while I'm hiding and I ain't got no way to get up from my cover and shoot them. If I had a belt, though, I can do this.
That's right.
Get the out of here, man.
I know.
You get the out of here.
You first.
Hey, you get the out of here.
Man, I was so like, listen, I've been willing to put up with a line and go with it. And this is where I draw the line.
That shit wouldn't have hit nothing.
No, yanking on that gun would have done all of this and everything else.
Or you about this?
Yeah, would have flipped down and shot his ass. This'll work. Yeah.
It's bound to work.
Some satisfying deaths in this, I'll tell you that. So the first crooked cop that we saw, man, DMX, I love the way he just gets tired of him. My man, he kind of makes my man trip and land into a spike that's sticking out of a wall because I should have got this clip, but your boy, Michael Jai White, I didn't tell you. This is better telling y'all. I wish I had the clip where he was telling you, but his whole operation, the reason why he's a crooked cop and the reason why he's getting other people in is because he has this whole operation where he makes T-shirts, but the T-shirts are actually soaked in heroin. And that's how that's how the heroin gets shipped because I guess you take the shirts.
Oh my God,
man. The heroin. I don't know. Maybe just smoke the shirt. I don't know.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, look, I watch To Catch a Smuggler all the time. That shit is not getting through anywhere.
You mean that doesn't work? For a moment, I thought you were going to say, hey, y'all, it actually happened.
No.
So my man got a whole...
Not even a fancy that happened.
Yeah. So my man got the whole T-shirt factory in the back of the precinct or something. So then where they spool up the where they spooled the t-shirts up, they got Spike sticking out the wall, and DMX just throws my man in the one.
That's right. He's trying to drag DMX into it. He just rips his jacket off.
Yeah, exactly. He does some Matrix shit. Dumbass.
Yeah, I
know. Michael Jai White. So it's one of those deaths where you go high so that it can be real dramatic and slow motion when you fall. And they had a payoff for it. Fool fell on a pipe.
Yeah.
Almost like Batman too.
Yeah. So at this point, we're at the end of the film. We're wrapping things up. But there's one person that we have not talked about that is in this movie. And the reason why I haven't talked about him because this fool is forced into this movie.
He sure is.
It was just a time when he was popular, and I guess they just thought that they needed him to, I don't know, get the white demographic or something.
True Lies.
In True Lies. And if you know what we're talking about, hey, we say there's a white actor, he's a white comedian, and he was just in True Lies. Some of y'all know who we're talking about.
You're gonna be cleaning up those streets before you know it.
Floyd, hey!
Tom Arnold. Tom Arnold, who has nothing to do in this movie. He's very forced to do this film.
I'm your partner!
Yeah, he's I don't even know what he did. How did he get
He's a radio guy, right?
And he has a TV show.
Yeah,
he has a morning TV show.
He's kind of a Morton Downey Jr. type.
Yeah, he met him in the Anger Management.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just he came out like, oh my God, you got smooth moves. We got to work together, son. Let's be friends. When are you coming back to class or whatever, and
ripping tops off the desk, yeah.
And so they do this whole thing where they forced him to, he's never mentioned in the movie that much, man. He made friends with Seagal earlier. Now he's his informant. And, it's funny because they got him as an informant. Is not only is a way to work him in, but sometimes when he's an informant, he's in disguise. He's even hiding behind titties.
Really, Henry, right after group and everything. Wow.
Floyd, shit!
that was kind of funny because he opened the titties up, went back in. Yeah, he really had nothing to do with this movie, man. But they felt that he was so funny that they just had him ad-libbing. And Tom Arnold, I actually like Tom Arnold. I think he's funny. I liked him in True Lies. I remember when everybody saw True Lies and they're like, damn, he was actually kind of funny in this.
I liked him in this. I mean, it is, they just crowbar him in every so often.
Mm-hmm. That's the only reason why I don't like him because he's just ad-libbing. And when you're ad-libbing stuff and they don't give me any direction, he's doing an ad-libbing where he thinks, well, the louder I say this, the funnier I am.
Jeez, no! Well, shit! Come on, all right. Yeah, I don't even know this guy. Next week, I'm doing a show on Violent Twins. If you want to participate.
Enough for this bullshit.
Okay, that was kind of funny. I'm sorry when he said that. I'm doing a show on Violent Twins.
Yeah, those dudes were twins. So.
Yeah, it was just kind of funny.
But here's what, I guess this is what got me. Because at the end, it's him and, this is the end of the movie. And it's him and Anthony Anderson. And this is one of those things where, okay, y'all did y'all's job. For a bad movie, we still had a good time. You just go. Just leave, but they got to let Anthony Anderson and they got to let Tom Arnold just start ripping on each other, ad-libbing. It was a funny idea because he sees Anthony Anderson, he's injured, and he's like, hey, can I come to the operation and film that and make it about my show? So he invites him to his show, and then I guess they thought that would be a funny idea to play over the credits while the movie's going off.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to introduce my new co-host. How about a big hand for TK Johnson? TK, what's good?
Yeah. Hi, Mama.
She's out there, isn't she?
Yeah, by this point, I say I'm
Christ,
done.
dude.
I'm saying I don't need to see this. I'm done. I had the movie.
I remember when we saw it at the screening, and I was actually kind of charmed by this because nobody had really done this before. Watching it again, this was just painful.
It is
because it's like they got nothing. You see by these cuts, like they're clipping to get the best stuff, the best stuff.
Right. Yes, they people. This keeps going on.
It goes on and on and
on.
Does your dad watch it?
Yeah, man, but he got glaucoma.
Oh, really?
He probably at home smoking a joint right now.
Yeah,
man, so he can hear me though.
Yeah.
Remember, puff, puff, pass. Puff.
Really, I didn't even get this far. I was
it's embarrassing.
Yeah. A little bit. It's like the movie's done.
Yeah,
you did. This ain't no. It is. I mean, well, unintentionally it is, but it's like, we ain't here for this. It's finished.
I'm surprised at you because you get secondhand embarrassment bad, like way worse than I do.
That's why I cut this off. I didn't get this far. I didn't get this far because people. This is so embarrassing to me that even sitting in the house by myself, I was looking around. I was like, I can't do this. Anybody else looking at this?
I was like, man, if you paid for a show and this is what they were up there doing, you'd be so mad.
Yeah. The only people that were in the room with me was the dogs, and I felt embarrassed to be watching this in front of them.
Like they couldn't look at you.
Like even then, they were looking at me like, cut this shit off. What you got on? Yeah, but that's it, people. But other than that, hey, that was a fun roast. You know? Well, you made it to the end of the video. That must mean you really like what we do. So if you do, check out these other videos just like this one. Check out our other YouTube channels and subscribe to join our wonderful Toasty community. And as always, stay toasty.